We went to Loving Hut. It's a vegan place. She's vegan. So we're gonna do this.
So I got, what did I get?
Lemongrass rice?
Right? Wasn't it? Something like that.
Ooh, look at that.
I feel so bad for not remembering.
Wait.
But basically, it's like one of their rice bowls with seitan.
Ooh, yummy.
And then these golden rolls. Look at that. Look at that.
My
Vegan
God.
good. From Smoothie King. A mixed berry vegan smoothie.
Yummy. It's called Celestial Orient.
Wow.
I don't know what that means.
Celestial, like it's out of this
It's out of-
world.
yes. But I'm sure it's gonna taste real good. It has tofu, rice, onions, and spinach.
Wait, show the kit like up close.
What?
Wow.
Need to zoom in.
Well, go up a little. Nice.
And then I got strawberry kiwi papaya something smoothie from Smoothie King.
It was strawberry kiwi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You got sriracha?
I do have sriracha.
Break. So we ain't got sriracha. She lied to me, but we have crushed red pepper, generic brand.
You can have one of these rolls. One for you and one for me.
Thank you.
Wait, what do you think that is?
Is that hot sauce?
It's not hot,
Oh,
but it tastes good.
what is that?
It's like tomato.
That's all tomato? So what's
It
this?
tastes like, that's like the dipping. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
Ew. That was unsettling.
So, Ale, how long have you been vegetarian? It is spicy.
This is putting into the. I've had my slip-ups, but officially the real decision was. It's actually crazy because hasn't it been a year, because it was October last year. Because it was after we came back from ACL and I was like, I'm gonna be vegetarian.
Really?
Yeah.
There's no way. It was this year. It's literally gonna be 2 years that I'm vegan. If you're not getting enough protein, that's a whole other issue. You shouldn't blame it on like the vegan diet. Like obviously, if you eat meat, that's gonna have more protein.
Yeah.
But do you really need that much protein from what, just one source of like food? Like shouldn't you be eating a variety of foods instead of just like basing your protein intake on meat? Like,
Right.
I mean,
Is that seitan?
Satan.
You heard it here. She worships Satan.
I would never worship Adam Levine.
What?
Adam Levine.
Why is he Satan?
I just see Satan
Why?
in my head, like he's Satan.
Where did that come from? Does everybody know this?
I've never told you this.
No.
Remember, I told you like when I was younger, I had like a really. You probably don't remember because like it's so random. But like I had a really bad dream when I was younger that I still remember.
About Adam Levine?
It wasn't about Adam Levine, but weirdly enough, there's a song by Maroon 5 that reminds me of that dream.
Oh.
Like really bad, and I don't even know what
Play it
song
right
it
now?
is. No, I tried to find it and I couldn't find it.
That just remind me of a real song.
But it's a real Maroon 5 song. Like if I hear it one day, I'll remember. But the dream was so vivid and so weird, and to this day I remember it. But now every time I look at Adam Levine, I'm like, he looks evil.
That's
Like,
a
he
demon,
looks
right?
like the devil.
Stop.
No hate to Adam Levine.
That's freaky. I used to be scared of a song by, you know, the Cumbia Kings, like they're Mexican, I guess.
Yes, I know the Cumbia.
That one song where they're like, the song is in Sister of the Traveling Pants when like, what's her face is playing soccer.
You don't like that song?
It scares. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that I remember being scared.
Why? Like what? I want to play it.
I don't remember what it's called. You can play it.
I'll put in Sister of the Traveling Pants.
Stop. No, it's like when I think it's right when
They're
they're
on the
showing.
bus.
She's on the bus.
Oh, okay. I know what that is.
Bridget bus scene. I'm scared. I'm actually scared. Oh, that's something you already played?
Yeah. Guys.
Isn't it though?
Sometimes the best time is time you make for yourself.
Honestly, my heart is beating right now. I'm so
Oh my
scared.
god, that's so weird. I'm so sorry that
That
I really
scared
needed to see
me
that.
real bad. Dude, that
You were like,
right in the beginning,
like the whole video is canceled.
you know, now we're gonna find your song. Adam Levine. Wait, Maroon 5. How much songs could they have?
I was walking
Nubia?
in the mall with you, trying to find this song for like a good 10 minutes. I couldn't find it.
Why were you trying to find a song in the mall?
Because we were talking and we were walking and talking. And I was like bringing this up, but you're like, what song is it? And I was trying to find it.
No, it does ring a bell when you said that. So I believe you, but I just don't know which song it is.
Here's the thing, I don't want to find it.
Here's the thing, you have to now, you have to face your fears.
First of all, I'm scared. Hold on. That's not it.
This is a
This
song?
is it.
Are you kidding? The song everybody knows is a song you could have never find.
I played it. I'm not like genuinely scared, but this is
a
weird.
not a nice feeling. Ooh, Demon. This song was playing.
The video
during-
was creepy, you guys.
This song was playing during one of your.
It wasn't, I don't know if it was during a dream, like I woke up and the song was playing, or I was thinking about this dream very intensely and the song came on. Maybe that's why I like connected.
Girls, I think my song is scarier. I think anybody can tell. They'd be like, dude, that piano.
Yeah, I mean, you were scared of the song. I'm not scared of the song, I'm scared of the memory attached to the song. There's a difference. You're just scared of a song. Ooh, okay, out of our entire family, who do you think would be the next one to get pregnant?
What do you mean entire family?
Like the entire family, like when you.
Raina, obviously.
But that's
That
like
sounds
so
so
predictable.
mean, but that's just because she's married. She just got married.
True, I guess it's not that juicy. I'm just saying, like
Okay, you mean unexpectedly pregnant?
Carla. No.
No, I don't think so. You mean unexpectedly pregnant?
Yeah,
That's so shady to answer, Nubia.
I kind of like wish that someone like had a baby.
Like one of your sisters? That'd be cute, but also like, who?
Or you. If you got pregnant, I think I would be genuinely worried.
Anything else you want to remind me of? I'd be
Like
worried.
worried because like I honestly don't know what you would do.
I'm not having a baby. That's my number one rule right now. I'm not gonna have no baby. Unless I'm like 30, I have a nice career.
But you never see like pictures of babies and like, oh, like that would make my life complete.
No.
Me either.
No, I mean, I love babies. Like, if I see a baby, I'm like, oh my god. Like, my little sister, I'm like, oh. But you think about it, like, you still gotta be a slave to that baby.
It's so much work.
Yeah.
I mean,
Unless you're like, I feel like if you're not ready, it's gonna suck. Because
yeah.
if I were to be pregnant tomorrow, I'd be like, I haven't graduated, I ain't got no husband. Like, you're their mom.
Mhm.
Do you ever look at kids and you're like, damn, I'm sorry. Like, that's your mom.
No.
No, actually not moms, dads. I'd be like, damn, that's your dad. Like, cause I know some guys, I know a lot of guys that have kids, and they suck. They like just
Yeah.
are plain suck, and I would literally
That's
fuck
like
with.
half the guys.
So I'm just like, damn, that's-
seen or witnessed.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
That's your dad.
Your kid
like your dad
is
is that fuck guy. Our dads were young and they were fuckboys.
They were. What do you mean?
What if
Dude, you know what my mom told us yesterday?
What?
So she was asking me. She was like, Nubia, as if I'm like the expert of American tradition. She was like, Nubia, what's the tradition when you get married in America? I was
Wait, what do you mean?
Mhm.
Like what Raina did?
like,
isn't it?
proposal. She's like, what's
Oh.
the tradition? She's like, do you propose and then ask for, to meet the family and ask for their permission? I was like, no.
What?
I was like, you ask the blessing.
Yes, to dad.
Well, like traditionally, the guy would ask the parents
dad.
of the wife for like the blessing, and then, I mean, this is from my knowledge from TV shows and everything, because it's like obviously I don't know anyone that's gotten married, but like that's just a tradition. Like you ask for their blessing and then you propose as a surprise, because the parents already know. It's like an inside thing, and then that happens. And she was like, that's not right. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like in Mexico, it's like
Oops.
You propose to your wife, and then you go meet the parents. Not for the first time, obviously, but you go, and then you basically propose to them.
May I marry your daughter?
And I was like, that seems backwards.
That's weird. Because wouldn't they be like, wait, no, like, I didn't approve this.
Exactly. I was like, Mom,
so
what
if
if
they say no, then you'd have a
And
split
she's
marriage
like,
or what?
She's like, you do it anyways. I was like, then what's the point?
Is that what your dad did?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if my dad did that.
And I was like, Mom, I was like, what? Did y'all have to do that? And she was like, yeah. She was like, that's what we did.
That's crazy. I thought that was the same everywhere. Like, may I have your hands?
I can imagine my dad going to like my grandpa and being like, I want to marry this woman. Right. I can't imagine that. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense. It's so weird sometimes. Do you ever like not wish, but like when your parents tell you stories about like when they were younger or like what they've been through, I'm like, I wish, like, I imagine it in my head as best as I can, and I feel like sometimes they're my memories, but like, I wish that like, I don't know, I could go back in time and see it, right? Because I feel like I would be more like understanding. I'm like, you don't get it, like, you don't know how my life is, like, whatever. It's like you, but like, I don't get how their life is, or was. We need a time machine.
Yeah, I wonder if I'd get along with my mom back then. Us both being like 22. She'd be already with me though, so there'd be a black hole because I would meet myself. So I'd have to meet her at like.
You just have to restart
at 17.
Because you would disappear and then
oh fuck! I have to grow up again.
You'd have to grow up again.
I'd be like, wait, let me leave you a note before I leave. That'd be funny though. That's a good movie. Back to the Future. No, but I'd have to meet her at like 17 or 18. I remember like a video my mom showed me, or somebody showed me, and like my mom was pregnant as hell, but Valeria and Carla were obviously already out there, and then your mom wasn't even pregnant. I was like, Mom, because I'm so dumb. I was like, anybody's the same age, but like, why are you pregnant and like your mom even isn't? And she was like,
your mom
was pregnant.
My mom have had a bump.
That's what I said, because my mom was pregnant, but how much older am I than you? Like a couple.
Yeah, that's 6 months.
6 months. Yeah, so mom was already almost due. Like
that's so
months.
Funny.
And your mom, and I was like, what about her? And she's like, well, she probably was pregnant, but she like
wasn't showing.
I mean, she was pregnant, but she wasn't showing, or maybe she didn't even know. And I was like, oh my god, that's so crazy. I was a fully ass formed baby, and you were just a peanut.
A peanut? Why'd you say it like that? A peanut.
You were just a little pecan. Can you believe I was in the world a little before you, like months before you, but like I have no better experience.
Right? No, I always think about this. I'm like, dude, I'm not saying that like. I feel like we are equal. Like in terms of like growth, I feel like we've both like grown a lot. But like, I'm like, I've never seen Ale as like the older.
Yeah, no one ever does. I'm like,
she should be my mentor, but no.
I am like 6 months older.
You do experience more than I do, honestly, because I'm very like in my shell, and you're like you're shy, but like you're like, I want to do that, so I'm gonna do it.
Aw, thanks.
So congratulations. I have no life experience.
Shut up. You have a different path. That's why. No, but I mean, I'm only 6 months. I don't know how much wiser I can. Like those 6 months on Earth was I like. Like, what could I have learned in those 6 months of me being in the world before you?
It's funny because, like, it doesn't make sense, like...
But everybody would tell me that, though. Like, I remember Rena, like, when we were younger, she'd be like, I don't see you older than NUBIA at all. And I'm like, girl, no!
Damn, Rena!
I'm not kidding, I really have. But everybody would say that to me. And I'm like, guys, like, I know, I understand. Like,
you know what? You have a different...
Stop. What?
I saw something, but it was probably just like a car.
Right? Or Adam Levine.
Let me get my knife. It's just for precaution.
But you know who I'd never tipped? That girl at the club that gave us like that lemon drop.
Oh my god, that's the one time I've never tipped anyone. I kid you not.
That's the first time I've never not tipped, because she was so mean. Like, we went to the club and then like, we got like a lemon drop, and she told NUBIA like, you want to open or close your tab, and you said close, but I think she thought you said open, so she was trying to get your license or something. Like,
I think here's the thing. I don't remember what happened. Like I just remember I gave her my card to pay, and I think I was telling her, like, oh, I didn't see her charge me. That's probably what it was. Because I was like, I gave her my card again. I don't know. It was so loud in there. Like I didn't.
Yeah, like
understand
we
what she
couldn't
was
hear
saying.
her.
And she was like, what? She was like, what else are you getting? Do you need anything? She was like holding my card, like, what more do you want? Like she was literally yelling at me, and I was like, nothing. Like I'm done. Like I got my drink. I just didn't know what you were doing. And she was like, okay, fine. She threw the fucking card like on the counter towards me, and I was like,
She was like, okay then. And then she threw it at her.
And she was being so like expressive. Like you could tell she was like angry, and I was like, whoa. Like I expected this from like a customer, and like me being a bartender. Like I feel like I was in the wrong position. I was like, I feel like I should be yelling at you. You're yelling at me like I didn't even do anything. I felt like such a Pisces.
Oh my god. She was about to ask you if she could speak to your manager.
Yeah.
Mom, she wants to say.
I've been too wrong for too many. I just don't understand what went wrong. What did I do?
I know what it was though, because she thought you wanted to open a tab. I don't know why it's so funny, but she thought you wanted to open a tab. And
why didn't you tell me if you understood?
I was trying to tell you. I was like, Nubia, she's I was trying to tell you, and your stubborn ass like didn't care. Like I'd be like, you'd be like, I think she thinks you want to open a tab, like get your card back. You're like, no, I'm paying for my drink, and I'm like, no. No, Nubia, like she wants to keep your card to pay for the tab, so she probably was gonna go keep it because you know they keep the cards, and then she's probably like, why the fuck is this bitch still here? Like,
yeah,
and then she's probably like, why do you want another drink? And you're like,
oh my god, was I in the wrong? When did you get yelled at?
When did I not get yelled at? Are you kidding? Literally just yesterday. It was such a bad day at work because one of my coworkers went home sick, and that's when like my computer was not working and all this shit. And we have a kitchen, and usually like we don't do manual labor really, but like we are supposed to check if there's coffee and there's like pastries out, and if they're not, we like do that. But like I had a line of people. They were all getting like aerobics cards, and I had to like ring them up. And this old man comes up to me, and he, first of all, like I'm not trying to be mean, but his face is literally permanently like it looks like here. And then so like he like came up and he's like, is your supervisor here? And I was like, no. And he's like, no wonder. And I'm like, why? And he's like, because y'all don't do a good as job as when she's here. Y'all don't do anything when she's not here. Like saying that when she's not here we're lazy. And I was just like, okay. Like I don't know what to say. Like he's an old man. What am I gonna be like? Do you see me with the line? I'm not gonna go back there. Because
what do you want?
He literally he said, you know what he what do you want? I'm right in here. You don't want anything, kid. Oh god, no, but like he wanted those stirring sticks for the coffee. I have no idea.
That's it?
Yes. He goes, you know what? I know y'all aren't doing yeah, he's like, y'all aren't doing a good job. There's no more swivel sticks or whatever. Whatever. And I didn't know what the fuck that was. And I'm like, is he playing golf? Like I'm confused. And I was just like, oh, okay. But this is the nicest thing. The lady I was checking out, she goes, well, I think she's doing an amazing job. And he was like, no, they don't do anything. She's been doing nothing this whole day. And like, I was like, first of all, bitch, like I saw you one time and I'm like ringing up people. I'm in the front desk by myself. And the lady literally was like, she's been waiting on his hand and foot, so you don't know what you're talking about. And he like left, and I was like, oh, grandma.
He's like forever. I remember the other day at work. Ugh, it's so funny because like I don't think I have like RBF or recidivism. I don't think I'm like I genuinely try to like be friendly and like help these people, the customers that come in. I was walking in the store and I was like working on a project, like scatterbrain, and I was like focusing on something, and I guess this woman comes up to me with her little kid and she's like, hey, and then she like looks at me. It really didn't sound like she was saying hi to me because it was so quiet, and I was like, and I like didn't look at her, and she walked up to me like this, like she was this close, and she was like, hi, and I was like, oh, hi, how can I help you? And she was like,
Why are you laughing?
She was like, hi. And I was like, oh my god, hi. Like, hi, how can I help you? Because at that point I realized that I was like, oh, she must have been trying to get my attention and I ignored her. Like, let me, you know, like make up for it. And I was like, hi, how can I help you? And she was like, yeah. She's like, I have an online return. And I was like, yes. And she was like, and I need this this item to exchange it because it was like too small. It was like a little boot for her kid. And I was like, oh yeah, let me see if we have this. And I walk over to the kids section with her and I'm like looking for this boot. We don't have the boot. We don't have a big kids section. And I was like, yeah, no, we don't have it here. If it's not on the floor, we don't have it. And she was like, well, can you check in the back? Like they said I could return it and store it. By they, she means like the customer service, like on the phone. And I was like, oh yeah, we don't have anything in the back. Like I know this because I go to the back often. Like we don't even have kids things. Well, we do, but it's like clothes.
Yeah. And
I was like, oh no, like we don't have anything in the back, but I was like, you can exchange it for another item, like another shoe, if since we don't have the shoe that you want. And I'm not gonna blame it on like anyone, but we've been being told to like try and sell what we have in store instead of calling other stores to see if they have it. I used to always do that. I'd be like, we don't have it, let me call another store and see what. But they're like, no, try and get the sales like in the store. So I was trying to do that, and I was trying to help her by getting another item. And she was like, oh, well, if I get another item, could I still get my discount that I got from this boot? And I was like, oh no, it's a one-time only discount. We can't honor that. But if you were able to like text a new email to this promotion, because it's like a promotion thing, if you were to use a new email with that, you could get the same discount, just another one. And she was like, that's what I did the first time. That's how I got this discount. And I was like, yeah, do it again. At this point, she didn't look like she was believing me. So I was like, let me check with my manager and see what I can do. I go to the back. This was like I was a good like 7 minutes with her. I go to the back. I go see my manager. And he was like, yeah, no, we can't do that. Like, we can't honor that discount. So I was like, I fucking knew it. The manager like made one of the other employees call other stores. No one had it. No one had the fucking shoe.
Of course, like, she didn't deserve it.
Good riddance. So thank you for watching this mukbang.
Mukbang.
I don't want to say it. Thank you for watching this mukbang. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for watching this mukbang.
Subscribe. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed our funny stories and our lovable conversations and our really relatable characters.
We're just such fun personalities.
So fun. We're extroverts, not introverts in any way, shape, or form.
At all. I love socializing.
So thank you. Bye. Subscribe if you want.
You have like a farewell.
Oh, we should be Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes. Bye.